Today's question. I've tried everything and I'm not losing weight. Any advice? So the first and foremost thing, that sucks. But second, I would say, look, go to a doctor. If you are struggling with weight loss and you've tried everything and things aren't going right for you, just go to a doctor to make sure everything's okay, get your bloods done, make sure, you're fully, healthy and there's nothing underlying conditions or anything like that that's, stalling your progress. If that all comes back all clear, there are other things you can do. Look, make sure you're simple stuff. So make sure you're sleeping properly. Make sure you're trying to get as much sleep as you can. You go to bed at a consistent time. You wake up at a consistent time. You have a good circadian rhythm. You're getting good rested sleep. Helps you make better decisions. Helps your body function better. Very quick fix there. The other thing then, of course, is make sure you're getting enough steps. Just basically just being active every day. Try and get in some walking. It doesn't have to be in one block, 30 minutes. It can be 3 10-minute blocks, 6 5-minute blocks. Just try and get some walking in. If you have a fitness tracker on your phone or a watch, just try and get your steps up just so you build a bit of activity, burn off a bit of calories from movement. Your body likes that. Body likes low intensity movements like that. Helps it recover, helps it move. Your body likes moving. Now, the one thing here, and this is the reality of it all, the reason people don't lose weight, unless, there's something up, is calorie deficit. And you have to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. And a lot of people don't know what that is for them. And the way I equate it to people is, look, if you go into a shop and I give you a credit card, you don't know the limit, so you don't know if it's going to, a debit card, and you don't know the limit, and you don't know if it's going to put your bank account into overdraft, or you don't know anything. And then I take away all the prices off the shelves. I take away all the prices and just tell you, look, buy whatever you want, go up and buy, you need to buy all these items. And you go to the till, you scan them all, you don't know the price, but then you get the bill later and you see the price. You're probably going to overspend because you don't know how much money you have and you don't know how much things cost and you just don't know. So it's very unlikely you're going to go under budget because you don't know what your budget even is. And it's the same with calories. A lot of people don't know their budget, which is basically how many calories they burn in a day, every day. And where people can fall down when they're, not losing weight, it's just simple things where they are eating foods where they don't know, they think the calories of them are quite low. A scone is a great example. Scones are like 400 to 600 calories per scone before you add butter or cream or jam or anything like that. Lattes and cappuccinos and things like that where people add sugar. All these little things add up over time and people think they're doing all the right things. They're eating their 3 square meals a day, which they probably are, but it's the small things and picking on things here and there that add a bit of calories to their diet, and it's that small thing that causes people to not lose weight. The other thing as well is, look, weight loss is very slow. If you drop your calories by, if you do crude math, there's 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. So if you drop your calories by 500 calories a day, don't do this without guidance. If you drop your calories by 500 calories a day for 7 days, that's 3,500 calories. That means you'll lose 1 pound a week. So that means if you do that for 52 weeks, you'd lose 52 pounds. It doesn't work that simply, but that's still if you're, if you're 4 stone overweight or you want to lose 4 stone, that's still a year. It's going to take you, of eating that way constantly to lose that much weight. So you have to be very patient. So my advice to most people, look, if they're struggling to lose weight, is very simple. It's always this way. You have 2 choices. You either eat super lean protein sources, so chicken, turkey, whey protein powder, soy, or fish, and then you just eat green veg. And if you just eat those foods, which is super boring and borderline impossible, you'll lose weight because it's very hard to go over that. Now then, of course, if you cook your protein sources in a lot of olive oil and cover your veg and sugar and olive oil and fat and butter and things like that, then again you're upping the calories and you're going to struggle with losing weight. So there's those issues too of how you're cooking foods. But my advice to everyone, look, is very simply, because there should be no judgment on this. Just download a calorie tracking app, not to micromanage your calories, just so you make yourself aware, just so you go back to the shop example, you see the calories in certain foods. Some foods you'll be like, geez, they're very low, I can eat a lot of that. Other foods you'll be like, oh Jesus, I did not know there was so much calories in eating 20 nuts a day. No wonder I can't lose weight. If I cut it back to 10, I might be sorted. I didn't know there was so much calories in olive oil. If I just have 1 tablespoon, I'll be sorted. God, if I switch to this, if I switch to light beer as opposed to full beer, I'll lose X amount of calories here. It's just small, simple changes for a lot of people literally carry over week to week to week to week, and they'll start losing weight. And that's my advice to most people is, look, just download a calorie tracking app. Don't worry about what it tells you to eat. Just log the foods you do eat. Don't worry about judging yourself or shaming yourself. That's all bullshit. Just you'll see how much calories are foods, and you'll literally be able to make better choices yourself, because you'll be like, I didn't know that, and I can just change that out for this, and you'll slowly be on your way. And eventually, once you start making better choices, you can ditch the app or whatever, and you'll know intuitively, just by kind of getting used to it, what calories in certain foods you commonly eat, which ones you should have, which ones are high calories, so you should adjust your calories down, and things like that. So look, if you're struggling, just download an app, scan your food, enter your food, type them all in. You'll see what the calories are. You'll see how much your daily budget is. And then if you go over budget, you're not going to lose weight. If you go under budget every day, you're going to lose weight. Super simple, really boring, but that's what it is. All right, guys, if you have any questions on that, you can ask in the comments below, or need help or need guidance or anything like that, just message us and we'd love to work with you. And as always, I hope you have a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Cheers.